Board of Education meeting for the Essexville-Hampton School Board in the month of March. Can we please stand for the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, please.
Nearing.
Here.
Levine.
Here.
Morosky.
Here.
Potts. O'Neill. Rushow.
Here.
Sandsburn.
Here.
5 present.
Do I have a motion to approve the agenda as presented this evening?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes as presented.
Support.
Moved and supported. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Nearing.
Yes.
Levine.
Yes.
Morosky.
Yes.
Rushow.
Yes.
Sandsburn.
Yes.
5 yes.
Are there any statements from the Board of Education at this time?
I have just a couple things. I had the opportunity last week to bounce around to a couple of the other schools. So between Breland, Bush, and Kramer and Garber. And just a shout out to our parent volunteers who do an awesome job popping popcorn. Like Fridays, the buildings smell amazing. The staff gets excited, the students get excited. So I know there's several faces in here who pop popcorn. It sounds like a pretty easy task, but it really brings a lot of excitement on Fridays. And at Garber right now, there's tons of parents building sets and doing all sorts of things for the musical, which leads me into my next plug for Shrek the Musical is this month. So if you choose to go and see that, I know the middle schoolers and high schoolers are putting a lot of hours of work into that. That is March 19th through the 22nd. So think about that. And congratulations to our Garber bands who competed in Band Festival last week. They did a great job.
Any other statements? Any statements from the superintendent?
Yes, Mr. President. Good evening to the board, members of the public who are here with us in person and who are viewing online. Just a few quick statements. So this month, the month of March, is National Athletic Training Month. We want to thank and give a shout out to our athletic trainer, Mr. Aaron Ritchie, for the work that he does for our athletes. This month is also National Music in Our Schools Month. And so thank you to the hard work of all of our teachers and staff who support our music programs here in our schools. So Ms. Shinjek, Mr. Lewis, Mr. Strickler, and Ms. Richardson. Thank you for keeping music in our schools and the hard work that you do. This month is also National Reading Month. I want to give a shout out to our board president, Mr. Sandsburn, who last week spent the day at Bush, reading to the little ones, and we have some great photos. I will be at Bush tomorrow reading. Try to do better than you, Mr. President.
It won't be hard to do.
And so just want to remind everyone the importance of reading. Parents, if it's even 5-10 minutes, try to spend a few minutes each night with your kiddos reading. This month is also National Social Workers Month. Thank you to our social workers in our district and everyone who supports our behavioral health teams, in particular here at Farellon, Mrs. Amy Alexander, who is our social worker here. March is also National Women's History Month. It goes without saying how important the women in our lives are, as we all come from women. So thank you to all the hard work. And we continue the ongoing journey for full equality for all women across the world. March also has National SEL Learning Week. And of course, you know, we have at each of our schools a behavioral health team supporting the social emotional development of our students. And so that work is integral to what we do here at EHPS. Also, the week of March 2nd, 6th is National School Breakfast Week. Thank you to our Chartwell's team, led by Mr. Scott Bass, and all the amazing school nutrition folks who make sure that our students receive a warm breakfast every single day that they come to school. And finally, on March 21st is our World Down Syndrome Day. And so as a school that works with children, we work with all types of children, including with children who might suffer with Down syndrome, and it's just an important cause. So those are the statements from the superintendent for this meeting, Mr. President.
Thank you, Dr. Lewis. Do we have any statements from the public as it pertains to tonight's agenda?
Excuse me. It does pertain to the agenda because of what the superintendent said, that it's the month of the athletic trainer. So maybe, is it okay if I speak now?
Certainly. Just as a reminder, it's a maximum of 5 minutes.
I won't take that long, Mr. Board President. That way I can leave. That's really why I wanted to do it. But to the Board of Education, my name is Keith Letters. Many of you know me from being a resident of Essexville. Some of you know me as being my teacher, Mr. Arsham, Mr. O'Neill's not here. And some of you know me from being my neighbor, Mr. Borowski, and the resident. But why am I here tonight? I'm going to get emotional. I'm going to get very emotional. I wanted to express my thank you to the people who have been so good to my son who got hurt on February 16th. Varsity basketball game. My son goes to All Saints. And he got hurt in the very first play against, obviously, Garber. And I think it's very important that the Board of Education knows how amazing your staff has been to my son and to my family. I want to personally thank Dave Schwartz, who has called me repeatedly and asked how my son is. To Aaron Ritchie, as I mentioned, being the trainer, who was on site. To Mr. Campbell, who has reached out to me. To Tony Bray, to Nick Zaharko, to Coach Thibault, to Coach Peer, to Jenny Rocher, to Coach Watts, to Mr. Chris Coakley, I call him Chris, a long-time buddy of mine. I just felt, my wife and I felt it was very important to come tonight and to let you know, again, how wonderful your people have been to a kid that doesn't go to your school. And you probably wonder, well, why isn't he a Garden guy? I asked the same thing, okay? I wasn't going to win that fight, okay? So, I'm here tonight just to say thank you, thank you. It's going to be a long recovery. He's got to miss baseball season, so it means he won't pitch against Garber and hit another home run against Garber. It really hurts me. Seeing not to be able to play against Gators really bothers me. But I felt it was really important to come here tonight and say thank you. Thanks for being a class act. Thanks for taking care of all kids. He's going to be bigger, he's going to be stronger, but please, tell those people thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any other comments from the public? Okay. Moving on, item F is our consent agenda. Do I have a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented?
I'll motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Support.
Moved and supported. Discussion? I have discussion. In our consent agenda, one of my very favorite people is retiring this year, Mrs. Barbara Kelly. And we taught together just about, well, almost our entire careers. As fifth grade teachers, when she was at Bush, we were still on the same page at math, lesson planning every time. And then she moved to Hughes and we taught side by side and Kramer side by side. And Barbara, you've been amazing to all of the students of the Essexville-Hampton Public Schools and especially those fifth graders. And we're certainly going to miss you. With that being said, I don't want you to stick around tonight because it is your birthday as well. Happy birthday, Mrs. Kelly. Thank you.
You know, my daughter is in your last class, so I hope she's not the reason that you're like, woo-hoo.
Wait, your daughter was in my last class
I
too.
know. He ends up with these eras. Congratulations.
All right, roll call, please.
Levine,
Yes.
Morosky.
Yes.
Rushow.
Yes.
Nearing.
Yes.
Sandsburn.
Yes.
5 yes.
Item G, the board committee reports. The Garber student rep, Ms. Bowman.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight's is a little shorter. For clubs and activities, we do have the Shrek musical. That's March 19th. And then student council is beginning senior graduation. So we have senior picnic, senior Oscars, and prom. NHS has their annual pasta drive put on by Chartwells this month, and dog walking is in April. As far as academics, juniors are setting up for SAT prep, and Evie and I were asked to go speak tomorrow at the Essexville board meeting, so that's super exciting for us. And that's all.
Thank you. The next committee report is the Finance Committee. I'll turn it over to Mr. Nearing.
Yes, thank you, Mr. President. Some of the items that the Finance Committee discussed, the 27L2 fund. Dr. Lewis and Maria will meet with the union heads tomorrow to discuss and get their feedback on our proposal, assuming that they can all be agreeable to that. That document, which you should have all received, will come before the board at the April meeting for our approval. The Hampton and Jones Road property that the district has sold, that transaction has closed and we've received those funds. The Little Saints property, the diocese has received their appraisal. We have our own appraisal scheduled for Wednesday. Any of the board members that have not toured the facility are welcome to attend that appraisal as well too. I think Dr. Lewis has invited, sent out invitations. We did some preliminary reviews of the administrator and custodian negotiations. Those are getting underway as well too this year. We received a sinking fund update from Maria. There is currently about $1.9 million in our sinking fund, and there will be another $800,000 that will be deposited when the next tax rollout happens in August. So that sinking fund is very healthy. Some of that will be used for some of the train issues that need to be repaired. Some of it will be used for the STEM Center as well too, but a very, very healthy balance in our sinking fund in case there should be any of our buildings that need capital improvements, but a very healthy balance. And then another couple items which were part of the board packet, Dr. Lewis's proposed budget framework and the enrollment planning documents that he has shared with us. We discussed both of those. And the pros and cons of both the zero-based budgeting and the targeted growth of the school of choice, maybe to give the district a little bit more financial flexibility. He would also welcome if any of the other board members that are not part of the finance committee, if you've reviewed those documents and had any other comments as well too that you would be willing to share with Dr. Lewis, either this evening or any other time as well too. Both of those documents were sent to us via email and are part of the board packet as well too. And that is it from the Finance Committee.
All right, thank you. I see a few people leaning forward like we're not very loud, so I'm going to pick it up to my fifth grade voice here. All right, next up, the reason most of you are here this evening, and that is to see the fourth graders do a little presentation, and Ms. Kumach is going to take it from here.
Hello, everybody. Yes, so our wonderful fourth graders did a science project where they created a Rube Goldberg project, routine reaction machine, and the basic idea was to take something simple and make it complex, which they did. They had 3 transfers of energy within it. They had to follow this rubric and make sure they introduce themselves, use the engineering design process, talk about what they did, any successes they had, failures they had to fix. So we're just going to watch their, we're not going to watch their full speech, but we're going to just watch their actual their little presentation that we did. And then they can come up, if you guys all want to come up right now, and then we'll just kind of stand here, and then if anybody has any questions, you can ask them. And your pictures or your names will show up on here for you guys. So we'll start with Sienna and Brinley. Sienna and Brinley can take a little bow.
Breaking news. Volcano Kilauea in Hawaii is active, and scientists Sienna D. and Brinley C. are here to discuss an early warning system, the Volcanometer.
Hi, I'm Brinley C. and I'm Sienna, and here's the Volcanometer. Our problem was the volcano kept blowing lava with no one knowing. We used mousetrap, raised parts, marbles, and other water in the volcano with sodium, bicarbonate, and citric acid. The four types of energy we used were our motion, light, sound, and chemical. Our engineering design process was we defined the problem that the volcano kept going on without knowing. We brainstormed solutions to detect early volcanic activities. Then we tested the prototype 3 times and made adjustments to make the marbles flow smoothly. To make our project better, we had to modify the marble size and the height of the tracks. In conclusion, our alarm system was successful. Our challenges were to get the water to flow in the right place. This concludes our project.
Okay, next, yeah, Jason Everett. Chase is sick today, so.
You ready?
So that was just their presentation. And then Jackson.
Hi, my name is Jackson. I created a restaurant in my brother's snack. This is called the Snack Meter. I use quarters, tape, marble, string, plates, plastic cup, popper, a gate, a light switch, fan, downwards, and power line. The first energy transfer was motion. When the gate opened, it pulled the pin, so the marble dropped. The second was sound. When the marble collided with the dominoes, it made the motion sound. The third is electricity. Through the light switch being flipped. I use the engineering design process by finding a daily problem and making it easier. I drew out the plan and then had to test it many times. I had to change the top wheel because the first was too small. I had to test the dominoes a lot. This was very fun. I made the final product right after many failed attempts. So now you're going to see my project.
Dax, can you get Preston a snack?
Yep. Where do you have to take it from?
And then finally Marissa and Delaney.
Part 2. This is the demonstration from
Any questions?
What was your favorite thing to use? I saw there was like a 3D dragon, there were like cups and balls and a ceiling fan. You guys are very creative. What was the most favorite thing that you used in your Rube Goldberg?
I like
volcano. That was very fun.
What about you guys?
It's the first part.
Oh, just anything that you use that you like.
I like to use the dominoes. I like to watch the dominoes fall.
Girls? Yeah, that looked really good. What about, did you guys say what you liked? Yeah, I mean,
The ball with that.
they had to just get supplies they had at home without going out and buying things, so they were pretty creative. Any other questions?
You guys did great.
I have a question. Did you get it right on the first time? Or you got it right on the first time?
We did.
Perfect?
Whose kid is that? We did.
What about you guys?
The confidence.
How many times do you think it
It took us 3 tries and we could try the exact whole thing, or else we would have to work. Because we used the volcano.
5 times?
That was fantastic. Thanks to all of you, and also Ms. Kumach for taking time out of your evening to come here tonight. We appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you.
You want to do a quick group photo?
Sure.
Yeah. Ms. Kumach, you want to come up? Yeah, the board just stands here. We'll come up for a quick photo, students. Come up. Ms. Kumach, you can come up. And parents, you can get photos. Get as many photos as you like.
You guys did a good job.
Got that right.
Great job, guys. One more? Almost. Thank you. Good job, guys. Good job, guys.
Thank you.
No, you have to stay.
You are all welcome to stay, but you certainly don't have to. If you want to go enjoy your warmest day of the year so far, feel free. All right, next item is a resolution honoring our late board member, Mr. Gary Gordon. Go ahead, then we'll motion after.
That's okay. A resolution is proposed in honoring the life and service of trustee Gary Gordon. Whereas the Essexville-Hampton Public Schools Board of Education and the entire community of Essexville and Hampton Township were deeply saddened by the passing of our esteemed colleague, veteran and educator, Mr. Gary Gordon. And whereas Mr. Gary Gordon was a man of profound character who dedicated his life to the service of others, first answering the call of duty in the armed forces of the United States, where he demonstrated the courage and commitment that would define his life's work. And whereas Mr. Gary Gordon served the Essexville-Hampton Public Schools with distinction for decades as a beloved teacher, mentoring generations of students and instilling in them a passion for learning and a sense of civic responsibility. And whereas following a distinguished career in the classroom, Mr. Gary Gordon continued his service to our community as a member of the Board of Education, where he championed the student-first philosophy and served as a steady voice of wisdom and integrity. And whereas Mr. Gary Gordon lived by the principle that all students have an opportunity to succeed in and out of the classroom, and he was a tireless advocate for the belief that all district personnel should feel part of a team and know that each stakeholder is as important as the next. And whereas his legacy of acknowledging and appreciating every daily contribution to the educational process, regardless of position or title, has left an indelible mark on the culture and spirit of our district. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Essexville-Hampton Public School Board of Education, on behalf of the students, staff, and citizens of the district, does hereby extend its deepest sympathy to the family of Mr. Gary Gordon and expresses its profound gratitude for his lifetime of service. And be it further resolved that this resolution be spread upon the official minutes of the Board of Education as a permanent testament to his legacy, and that a copy be presented to his family as a token of our enduring respect and appreciation, adopted this 9th day of March, 2026.
I make a motion to approve the resolution honoring our friend and colleague, Mr. Gary Gordon, as presented by the board secretary.
Board.
Moved and supported. Any discussion?
This will be presented to Mr. Gordon's family as soon as we are able to meet up with them.
Roll call, please.
Morosky?
Yes.
Rusho?
Yes.
Nearing?
Yes.
Levine?
Yes.
Sandsburn?
Yes.
5 yes.
The next item is daycare and preschool rates for the 2026-2027 school year. Dr. Lewis, can I turn that over to you?
Thank you, Mr. President. So the rates only impact, for context, from time to time, the district review the rates and may make changes as necessary. Our early childhood care director, Ms. Ross, did a comparison study of similar programs in the surrounding neighborhoods and found that our rates were on the lower end. And so both for that as well as for adjusting for the cost of inflation, personnel, et cetera, we're recommending a slight increase. The rates only impact those families who are doing daycare only. And it's preschool only, thank you. And it's an average increase of, I believe, $30 per month.
Do I have a motion to approve the increase of $30 to the daycare and preschool rates as presented?
I'll motion to approve the increase of $30 to the daycare and preschool rates as presented.
Support. Moved and supported. Any discussion?
Did they do their preschool open house yet?
Yeah.
I'm
No?
assuming they have.
No, we did
The rates before.
We did kinder
Kindergarten.
and young fives.
Right. Roll call, please.
Rusho?
Yes.
Nearing?
Yes.
Levine?
Yes.
Morosky?
Yes.
Sandsburn?
Yes.
5 yes.
The next item is the baseball and football scoreboards. If you look in the packet, you can see the bids that were accepted, we received, and you can also see some photos of the scoreboards as presented. Dr. Lewis, did you want to add anything to that?
Just want to thank the athletic director, Mr. Swartz, and the committee for reviewing the bids that included our facilities director, our director of finance, and others. And we appreciate the folks who submitted the bids.
And thank you to our parent group too, who did some
Fundraising.
on-the-ground
Yes.
fundraising to help offset the cost as well. And the boards look great, the pictures, I'm excited.
Do I have a motion to approve the replacement of the baseball and football scoreboards?
I will motion to approve the NAVCO bid in the amount of $63,000.
66.
$66,244.30 to replace the baseball and football scoreboards.
Support.
Moved and supported. Any discussion? Is there a timeline for installation of these? Before the fall. So baseball season, not yet then, since it started today.
From what I was told, baseball they want it done this.
Got it.
I don't know what
Okay.
that's about.
All right.
Football needs it desperately.
We'll have
They,
it before
yes.
Yeah. I think they'll be done in the summer.
Yeah.
All right, roll call, please.
Nearing?
Yes.
Levine?
Yes.
Morosky?
Yes.
Rusho?
Yes.
Sandsburn?
Yes.
5 yes.
The next item is out-of-state travel for the Garber Robotics team, which is exciting. They've qualified once again. Is this for Worlds? Is that what that is? Doctor?
They have not yet qualified.
not.
This is a
I have
pre-approval.
misspoken.
This is a pre-approval in case they qualify, because the turnaround between when they are notified and when the actual event is so tight that we do this pre-approval in the event. That said, they are competing this Friday and Saturday, Dow, It's all day, so I would encourage folks, if they are able to go see our award-winning world-class robotics team this Friday and/or Saturday at Dow High School.
I will make a motion to approve the out-of-state travel for the Garber Robotics team from April 29th to May 2nd to Houston, Texas.
Support.
Moved and supported. Discussion? Roll call, please.
Levine,
Yes.
Marowski,
Yes.
Rusho,
Yes.
Nearing,
Yes.
Sandsburn,
Yes.
5 yes.
Any statements from the public at this time? Statements from the Board of Education?
Yeah, I didn't get to do it beforehand. I don't remember all the nuances, but what I can tell you is I'm really proud of our district in a lot of ways, and oftentimes there's stuff going on that no one's aware of. So for example, last weekend, a lot of you probably don't know, but our middle school had 17 people competing for a historical competition for our district in Region 5. And we had a handful qualify for state competition at Saginaw Valley coming up. Mr. Dowd did an amazing job. I would say that we probably had, of all of the entries, a third of the total entries from Region 5 were from our school. So we were the best represented by a long shot. And it's really cool to see unexpected ways that our school shows up and represents us really well, and we don't always know those things going on.
Great, thank you. Anyone else? I'm going to make a motion to adjourn at 6:32 p.m.
Support.
Moved and supported. All those in favor, aye? Aye. Opposed?